different culture, and living here in the United States, and the American culture allows me to kind of see the differences in both and appreciate the differences in both, and acquire, some of the Colombian culture. My family comes from Colombia, and some of the American cultures. So I like that. I think it's a wonderful thing. One of the things that I've noticed, that for the most part, like in Colombia, in my family for the most part, I don't want to say all of Colombia, but in my family, people tend to be more non-assertive when they're speaking, with their verbal and their nonverbal communication. They say they want to be polite, they want to make sure they don't maybe hurt anybody's feelings or go against really a lot of people's opinions and ideas for the same reason they don't want to hurt their feelings. My sister, she's very much like that. She can't ever say no to a favor, and she's always saying things just because, and sometimes to the point where she'll say she'll do something and she'll look bad. She won't do it because at the time when she was asked, she felt that she needed to be polite and say yes, but then she looks like a dodo head because she doesn't end up doing it. So anyway, it makes her look like a flake, which she is. But anyway, it makes me stand out a little bit on my family. I kind of like that about myself. At the same time, sometimes I feel a little different, but I'm a little bit more assertive. I'll really speak my mind. I'll make my opinion be heard if it needs to be. If somebody says something that I don't necessarily agree with, and the whole room can, in my family, we're having a gathering, the whole room can literally be talking about something that I don't agree with, and I will speak up and say, no, this is what I think. I'll say no if I can't. Somebody needs something and I really can't or don't want to do it, I will say no. I'll maybe feel a little bad, but I'd rather feel bad at that time than be stuck in an uncomfortable situation later on. So sometimes, they don't so widely accept that. Maybe they don't think it's appropriate for me. I don't know. But I like that. I think it's great. I'm usually the one to be more direct, and I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing. I think being non-assertive, they are within the family and people's feelings and stuff. They're not so much like work related. They're not so much non-assertive. They tend to be a little bit more assertive when it comes to that. But when it comes to the family, the feelings, and saving face, then they may be like that. Those are some of the differences that I would see between the two different cultures. And again, I'm not generally talking about everybody from Colombia. I'm just talking about my family directly. And maybe for the most part, some people are like that. But yeah, those are some of the differences that I see in verbal, nonverbal communication.